What's up, everybody? My name's Chance, and today we're going to be playing some War of the Spark ranked draft. Hold up. That's 4 damage to any target, so we sacrificed the zombie, they're down to 11. Sacrificed the Shriek Diver, they're down to 7. We use Sarkon's Catharsis, they're down to 2. Heartfire kills the Ogre. On-Crop Invader kills the Lazartep Reaver. And our other devil will top off the On-Crop Invader. I think. So I think this actually just dropped, and I haven't played any matches of best of ones ranked draft before, at least for War of the Spark. So I figured today would be a good day for all of us to to learn. So let's go ahead and hop right into the draft, and yeah, we'll try and make the best deck we can. I'm going to try and go through this a little bit quicker than normal, so our videos don't turn out to be a whole hour and a half. Now, seeing Dreadhorde Invasion, I am just going to immediately take it. I think it's a fantastic card, so, the end. Plain-wide Celebration. I mean, we could go for a Golgari Zombie style deck, though Golgari Zombies are not huge in this set. Let's see. Target player discards 2 cards and loses 2 life. I just don't like the other cards we have right now, so maybe I take the Heartfire. It is some removal and allows us to go into Rakdos a little bit, so sure. Heartfire is fun. Chandra's Pyrohelix is some removal, and it's only 2 mana. It's basically a 2 mana shock, which isn't fantastic, but it is something. Kasmina's okay, but then we're going like full-blown Grixis, and I don't know if going 3 colors is really where we want to be. Guild Globe is probably alright at solving some of our mana issues. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the Pyrohelix for right now. Angaros Rampage is some excellent removal, so that's probably going to get picked up. And let's see. We could go with Honor the God Pharaoh if we really wanted to stick on this Amass road, but as of right now, that's pretty much our only road, so maybe we do take the Vampire Opportunist. It is a mana sink for us late game, if nothing else. I kind of like Honor the God Pharaoh better. I may end up regretting that one, but that's okay. I think Toll of the Invasion is really good. Simlet Sprint's okay, but there's no guarantee that we're really going to get value out of it. So I think we go with Toll of the Invasion. Ooh, God Pharaoh's statue. That's interesting for sure. Maybe we just take it as a capper, because I'm not a huge fan of Kaya's Ghost Form with the current deck we have, as Kaya's Ghost Form doesn't work on amassed zombies. Unlikely Aid is probably the best combat trick in this set, but again, I don't like playing combat tricks, so maybe we do just go with the God Pharaoh statue. Dread Malkin's okay. Shriek Diver I've actually seen do some decent work, just because there's not a whole lot of flyers. We have a zombie hippo. We have all zombies right here. And a gobbo and a combat trick. Dread Malkin for 1 mana. I mean, it's only a 1/1 with menace. If we sacrifice another creature, however, it becomes rather big, and in combination with Dreadhorde, we could just keep sacrificing the zombie creature and keep making Dread Malkin bigger. So, yeah, I mean, I could see it winning us a game, just on its own, that is. Oh no, my phone, it's already going off. Dustmantle Operative, can't be black creatures with power 4 or greater. 2 mana for a 2/2 with basically 0 abilities. Not the biggest fan of it. Goblin Assault Team could be okay because it does have a death trigger, and, well, let's be real, we're probably going to end up killing a whole lot of our own creatures. But on-crop Invader is also very good. Let's see. We're just now in the beginning, so we don't have to worry about this too much. I think I am going to take the on-crop. Goblin Assault team's good, but if we're going Rakdos Sacrifice, which it seems kind of like we are. Bond of Revival, that's just a whole lot of mana for that, right? And we don't really have anything we want to be using it on right now anyways. Gabriel's Shadow Fuge, I mean, target opponent discards 2 cards. That is huge in draft, and we already have a copy of Honor, so I think we do take the Shadow Fuge. I think it should be perfectly fine. Guild Globe or a Deck Topper? I feel like Guild Globe is going to be really good at fixing our mana for this deck, but we don't currently have a top end. Tell you what, we're going to take the Guild Globe just because I think that, yeah, the top end should come back. Ooh, Grim Initiate. I think we are going to take the Grim Initiate over the Hippo. I am a big fan of the Grim Initiate. And Banehound or Vampire Opportunist. I think Vampire Opportunist is actually better here. And Nice's Triumph for the sideboard. Let's see. So, wow, that's unfortunate, but we could still branch and go Jund or even Grixis if we wanted to pick up the Tyrant Scorn, or we just go Soren's Thirst or Spark Harvest. Those are both some good removal. Actually, I kind of like Spark Harvest. It's I feel like it's really good and limited. So let's see. We have Tybalt or Tybalt, however you want to say it. Yeah, I mean that's okay. I don't know how much I like Spark Reaper. Maybe we just take the Tybalt.
The only thing to fear is everything.
Visitor of the Scorpion. It could work out okay because we have the Dreadhorde Invasion. Jaya Venerated Fire Mage is basically some removal, right? And it makes all of our red things stronger, so Heartfire, Chandra's Pyro Helix, Grim Initiate, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, then there's Visitor of the Scorpion. It's 3 mana. I think it fits a little bit better with what we're doing, and Chandra is a bit costly, so we'll pick up the Visor. Invading Manticore, I actually like that a lot better than the Hippo. I would much rather have a 4/5 that also gives me a 2/2 than a 5/4 that gives me nothing. So Tidebearer Giant is 4/5 that gives us some card draw, which is okay, but I think we are going to take the Invading Manticore here. Ooh, and another one right after it, huh? Or we could take the Gateway Plaza and try and fix our lands a little bit. Or a Shriek Diver is okay as well. I think I do just take the Gateway Plaza here. Try to fix this atrocity. Goblin Assault Team or Banehound. Let me see. Yeah, Goblin Assault Team's fine. I just didn't want to pick up Goblin Assault Team if we already had a whole lot of 4 drops. But we don't, so it's okay. I think Devouring Hellion is actually really good in draft, and I'm probably going to pick it up. But let's look at the rest of our cards. Aid the Fallen's okay. We only have 1 Planeswalker, so it's most of the time just going to be getting back a creature. Toll of the Invasion, again, it's an okay card, but we already have one. So I think Devouring Hellion is what we're taking here. There's an Emergency Zone, which could be okay for us. Oh, excuse me. It's either that or we pick up another top end, right? I mean, having a second Invading Manticore isn't terrible. I'm just trying to think about what sorcery. I mean, we could use Honor the God Pharaoh, I guess. Or Toll of the Invasion. I mean, I guess it's not the world's worst thing using a sorcery at instant speed. So yeah, let's go ahead and pick up the emergency zone. It could come in handy. I'm not saying it will, but it could. And Sword's Thirst is fine here for some more removal, or just damage in general. Sarkhan's Catharsis, it's actually okay because we can hit a Planeswalker with it as well. And it's instant speed, so... How many creatures do we actually have right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, basically. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 creatures. That's not terrible. I think we can take the Catharsis. I was thinking about taking the Charity Extractor, as it is at least a good defender, but... Yeah, let's take the Catharsis. It could be fun. Chain Whip Cyclops. Target creature can't block this turn. I mean, that could definitely break us out of those awkward standstill moments. Though Somewhat Sprint is pretty good as it allows us to get a creature down and attack with it pretty much in the same turn. Although it can fall flat. Maybe we do take the Chain Whip Cyclops. I feel like that's actually an okay top end. And actually I think I'm going to take Unlikely Aid here. How many creatures? We just picked up the Cyclops, so we're at, what, 10? It's either that or the Banehound. I'm not a huge fan of the Banehound. Of course it does give us more creatures to sack out for all the sack outlets we have, right? So that's not terrible. Unlikely Aid, kind of some removal though. We have a whole lot of 2-drops. Not that many 1-drops, but again, this is draft, so you don't need as many 1-drops, right? It's not going to be nearly as fast-paced. Let's take Unlikely Aid. I might end up regretting that. And another Manticore. Wow, and there's the Banehound. Ooh, Tolsimir, Friend to Wolves. That feels bad because I really enjoy that card. So going green-white would have definitely been fun. Although, you know, we're here. We can't complain. 6 mana for Bond of Passion just seems like... I mean, yeah, it could win you the game, you know? It could. But at the same time, it could not. It could just be a dead card in your hand, right? I think we may just take another Heartfire here. It's 4 damage to any target, so we could sack out our Banehound at the end and deal 4 damage to their face. And especially having 2 of them, you know, sack out 2 creatures, 8 damage to our opponent's face. That's not bad. Yeah, I kind of like the Heartfire. I wish, you know, in hindsight, I would have known Tolsimir would have came up, because I definitely would have went green-white just to play Tolsimir. But that's okay. We're picking up some cards here. You know, I'm kind of all Manticored out. And I don't really like Demolish. I guess we can go with a Ghost form. I don't love it, just so we're all clear. I don't love it one bit. I don't even sort of like it. But it's something we can do. Ooh. My little blue light just fell backwards, so that's not good. Let me make sure on the camera y'all can still see it. Okay. Fantastic. Burning Prophets can be pretty good as it gives us the Scry, right? And that Scry can be huge. Another Grim Initiate's not bad. Not bad at all. But I think the Burning Prophet is a little bit better. At least I think it gives us more value long term. I don't know. I could be completely wrong with that. Raging Crunch. We kind of do have an aggro-y deck going on here, so maybe picking up the Raging Crunch isn't terrible. If you control another... 4 mana for a 4/3 with reach, or 3 mana for a 4/3 that can't attack by itself. I think we take the Crunch. I think generally it's gonna be better. There's a Cruel Celebrant, which, again, Mardu would have been fantastic, but we're a little bit late to go splashing. Are we, though? We splash for just Cruel Celebrant. I feel like that's a terrible idea. We do have the one Guild Globe and the one Gateway, but I feel like it's too little too late. So that is unfortunate. Maybe another Catharsis, right? It's basically some Planeswalker removal or 5 damage to their face. Though what's the chances we play 2 Catharsis in our deck, right? Not very likely. So I think another Burning Prophet's perfectly fine because I could see her actually making the cut. I mean, Shriek Diver's okay. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Prismite is not the mana fixing we really want, so I think we'll take the Shriek Diver. Another Emergency Zone, huh? Or Tibalt Rager. I mean, it is some mana sink, and it could be a scary mana sink. If it's late game, we get it down, we buff it up huge, and they also take some damage whenever it dies. So yeah, I mean, it's not the world's worst. That I'm kind of trying to fill out the draft, right? Because I haven't really played well, any draft from War of the Spark yet, so it'll be fun. I think Sword and Thirst is pretty good there. Sure. Yes. Sorry, I'm not talking about a lot of these last cards that I'm picking, but shit. I don't know, there's not much to discuss with them. I mean, Blind Blast is okay, as it does at least cycle itself, but we probably have plenty of creatures, right? Well, let's take the Turret Ogre just in case he finds a way into the deck. And another Catharsis after all. And Return to Nature is green, so it's definitely going in the sideboard. Okay, so we're at 55 cards. We have a lot of stuff to work with here. Definitely going to be taking out some of those invading Manticores. We'll start off with just one. Probably come back and remove that a little bit more. So yeah, now we're just going to go through and chop out the unworthy. I feel like having 2 Raging Crunches is fine, because if we draw into both of them, they can't attack alone, but they can attack together, so yeah, I think that's okay. Target creature can't block this turn. What's the chances that we play a 5-mana card as well as we have like an Ogre Cyclops theme going on here? I think maybe Goblin Assault Team isn't nearly as good as what I would like, so we'll drop that out. God Pharaoh's statue is a bit slow. It is some, victory in the end game, though I don't know if it'll make the final cut. Let's go and get rid of the Turret Ogre, as I was already having second thoughts with that. Still gotta get rid of 12 cards, which is a bit much. Shriek Diver is okay. We might be able to get rid of the Pyrohelix. I think we can for sure get rid of the Banehound. This is always the hard part for me. Tibalt Rager is probably not the best to drop. We don't have hardly any 4-drops though, so maybe I should add back in some 4-drops and take out some of these lower drops, right? Because we don't want to just be continuously drawing all these lower tiered cards. Zombie tokens have Death Touch. I think I do want to keep in Visor, whatever you want to call them. Maybe we do drop a Raging Crunch. What are we looking at? Creatures 16, instant sorceries 13, artifacts 2, enchantments 2, planeswalkers 1. Unlikely Aid could be okay. Maybe we take out the Kai's Ghost Form. I don't know, this is very, very difficult for me to cut this deck because a lot of these cards are very playable. Maybe the Vampire Opportunist actually has small value. Although, is their value really less than Tybalt's Rager? I feel like we're just trying to keep too much in the deck, if that makes sense. Still have 10 cards to cut out? That's crazy. Okay, well, Davriel's Shadowfuge is one of our only, like, top-end spells. Oh, we can probably take out a Catharsis, right? I literally just mentioned how we're probably not playing 2 in a deck, because it's a bit much. Although... Actually, I changed my mind on that, because as soon as we hit 5 mana, this card's value becomes like instantly great, right? We can literally deal half of their health just with these 2 cards. So maybe I drop the Invading Manticore one. Goblin Assault Team. You know, I mean, it can be okay for a trade. And then whenever it dies, we put a counter on something else. We still have 49 cards. That's crazy. I'm trying to be quick about this, I swear. Maybe we take out a Burning Prophet and... Chandra's Pyrohelix is a bit much. We already do have a lot of removal, so we don't want to overdo it. Although that can hit Planeswalkers as well, so maybe take out a Sword's Thirst. The Sword's Thirst can only hit creatures. I just don't see us really playing and getting value out of the Vampire Opportunist. To be completely honest, I think Toll the Invasion is fine. Visitor, Visitor I keep coming back to because I just don't know if it's good enough. 3 mana for 2 1/1s, and granted one of the 1/1s has Death Touch. Well, I mean, yeah. Hell, I paid 3 mana for 2 goblins from Ravnica Allegiance. So, I guess it's not terrible. I want Honor the God Pharaoh for some card draw. Tybalt is okay. I gotta figure out some more cards to remove, huh? Alright. Maybe we take out the Shriek Diver. I'm not sure. This is so very difficult for me to like remove these cards because I'm looking at them and I'm like, well, they all have value in themselves with what I'm trying to do here. Maybe Chainwick Cyclops is some of the least amount of value as far as compatibility with the rest. Davriel's is I don't know. I want it to be good. They discard 2 cards. That could definitely be a low blow come the time for this card, right? 4 mana. You're probably gonna have what, 3 or 4 cards in your hand. So basically making them discard half their hand. That's not terrible. And the lower we get on things, the more I'm like, you know what? Maybe we just leave the deck as is. Keep cutting all these cards, and I'm just really not sure that I wanna. Down to 11 creatures. Pretty much all I've been cutting is creatures. That feels bad. We need some of them still, right? I think Davriel's Shadowfuge can go. I feel like Toll of the Invasion is still fine, but maybe the Shadowfuge is too much. Kai's Ghost Form is very restrictive. Granted, it can be great. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe we just go out there with 46 cards. Maybe add 1 land to help offset it, but 1 or 2 lands. Mm. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we just go play a game. We see how it feels, because I'm honestly like, I'm really liking how our deck looks here. If anything, I'm thinking maybe we remove the Kai's Ghost Form. Maybe even the Unlikely Aid, as it could be a bit of a dead draw. Goblin Assault Team, but that's still only, what, 4 cards? 3 cards? Maybe a Catharsis, that's 4. Take back out the land, that's 5. Well, hell, let's see how we do with that, right? Because I just named a whole bunch of cards just on a quick glance through that I would remove. So what was it? Kai's Ghost Form, there's other things that I was talking about being iffy on, and I just can't remember what it was. Chandra's Pyro Helix probably isn't that fantastic. I don't know, that's 42. That's probably as good as we're getting. Let's be real. I'm way too indecisive. So we're gonna go ahead and hop into a game 1 here. Alright, here we are in a game 1 up against, you know, I'm not sure how to say that name. Okay, this is an okay hand. I don't think we want to be playing Emergency Zone first. Opponent's in green. If they have a Nisa, Nisa's actually really powerful in this game mode, so that would be unfortunate. Let's go and throw down the Shriek Diver. We don't have to give it haste. That's more of a nice play if you got it, but don't worry if you don't, kind of thing. So we can just use a Heartfire here to sack out our creature and kill their big old grizzly, or we can just play a Visitor of Scorpion and more than likely keep them at bay, or we can just play a Toll of the Invasion. I kind of like that actually the best. While they have the most cards in their hand, let's get a look. Let's see what we want to get out of there. So counter target spell. They don't even have any blue mana yet, so they're going for Sultai, but they aren't anywhere close. Aid the Fallen is kind of annoying. Spark Harvest could be annoying, but I think I want to get rid of Aid the Fallen. Well, Cura's Dambreaker is a bit of a huge creature that we can't really deal with our removal unless we get on Groth's Rampage, and then it also has to be the only creature on their side of the board. But then, of course, they can always just Aid the Fallen to bring back the Dambreaker. So, you know, it's a bit of a lose-lose there. Maybe we just take the Spark Harvest. It's removal that they can, like, immediately use, right? So we will go next to combat. We will swing in with our Shriek Diver, and honestly, if it comes down to it, we may just defend with our zombie token here, or we could of course just use Heartfire with our zombie token and kill their grizzly, but we'd be taking the 2 damage. Not that that's huge, right? Yeah, no blocks. We'll just kill it. My turn. They're probably saving their mana for the grizzly for whenever I go to remove it. So this is actually really good because we can play the Visitor plus the Heartfire. And yeah, I definitely play the Heartfire first. Remove the zombie. Well, whoa. First, I want to swing in with everything. Before we go sacrificing anything, let's swing in. Okay, so we got the damage. Now we can Heartfire. Targeted creature, player, planeswalker, or player. Of course, hold up. That's 4 damage to any target. So we sacrificed the zombie. They're down to 11. Sacrifice the Shriek Diver, they're down to 7. We use Sarkhan's Catharsis, they're down to 2. I'm just gonna play Visitor this turn. We have a lot of damage that can go straight to their face just in our hand. So let's use it. Omnixless? No, I don't know. So even if they go for the Visor to kill it, we're probably still fine. We just attack in with the Shriek Diver come their turn. This is an instant as well. Okay. Alright. I think we're just going to try and out-damage him, right? Because we deal 2 damage with the Shriek Diver, and that's that 2 damage that we were missing from that whole calculation there, which just means we need to use each of our Heartfires and our Sarkhan's Catharsis on our opponent's face. So realistically, a three-turn timer here. They don't know it, but we know it. So, you know, let's see if things pan out. But yeah, that's a whole lot of damage. Ob Nixilis. Let's see what he does, what they do with Ob Nixilis. Excuse me. Goodness gracious. Okay, destroy target creature. So we're going to draw the 2 cards, and we're also going to deal the damage to their faces. Sacrifice. Yes, we want to sacrifice the Shriek Diver. Oh, we're not going to draw the 2 cards. Ahaha. I'm sorry. Ob Nixilis didn't proc, so we don't get the effect. Ooh, Dreadhorde Invasion. Yeah, I think so. Now what we can do is just swing for their face with our zombie creature token, I'm thinking. Maybe even both? I don't know, we just need to get in that 2 damage that we're going to be missing from the end. So we could wait a turn and let Dreadhorde Invasion tick up 1 more, or we could just go ahead and swing in here, and fantastic, they let the damage through. So yeah, we have 9 damage right here. We're going to be dealing 4 on their turn right here, and then 5 more on our turn. So I'm thinking keeping us in this situation was the right play. Kyora's Dambreaker. That's game. I think that's actually game. That's no health. We have Heartfire here, and then we have Catharsis next turn. So, yeah. Fantastic. Fantastic. Alright, so we're going to block with the Visor, whatever. Just because I want to be 100% sure of this, right? So sack, we'll deal 4 to the face. And we have the 5. No damage, no mana. I mean, they can remove my zombie with Ob Nixilis, but it doesn't save them from the 5 damage coming to their face come next turn. So, game 1 gonna be picked up just with 2 Heartfires and Sarkhan, basically. Which is a lot of damage, right? That's, what, 8 plus 5, that's 13 damage. That's, certainly nothing to sneeze at. So yeah, now we just go 5 to the face and call it a GG. Rakdos, I guess burn is what we're doing here. Nonetheless, it worked out very well for us, and we're gonna go ahead and jump into a game 2 here. Alrighty, here we are up against Guy Seki. I believe that's how that's pronounced. I mean, I'll keep it. It's not fantastic. I would have loved to see some red mana for the Grim Initiate, but it's okay, I do suppose. Gateway Plaza. Yeah, let's go ahead and get that down so we can get the Grim Initiate and have some source of red mana. Scath Theater Strix. They could very well be going to Spells Matter kind of deck. Let's go ahead and 12 the Invasion just like we did last game and see. Rouse Outburst is pretty good for him. Flux Chandler is as well, though, as it can proliferate. And since they have so much amassing, I'm guessing that's their combo. They're going for, like, is it amass, maybe? And No Escape isn't going to hit us that hard, right? So, I have a whole lot of flyers. Rouse Outburst is pretty good just because it's some removal. And we can just remove the Flux Chandler later. So yeah, maybe we do just take the Rouse Outburst. It's either that or the flying creature, so that way we don't have to remove the other flying creature, right? Because yeah, here comes it down, and they're gonna have that access really to the aerial battle for a while. So I don't know. I could have chose wrong. Maybe taking the Aven Eternal was the right play there. We'll have to see. So we can throw down Grim Initiate, Spark Harvest, kill the Aven Eternal, but then that still leaves the Strix, which I don't love. Either way, I think I want to get the Burning Prophet down. If I'm gonna Spark Harvest, the Aven Eternal. I think I should do it sooner rather than later. It will make removing the Flux Chandler a bit more difficult, but we do have Sarkhan's Catharsis in our hand again, so yeah, I think the best thing we can do is sack a creature and go ahead and get rid of the Aven. Because here's the thing, we don't want to do this play much later on and be like, oh man, we should have done that earlier. That feels a bit rough, but I kind of want to take it. Yeah. This is such an awkward set because it doesn't really have any land fixings, right? I mean, you got your Gateway Plazas and you got your Guild Globes and you got some shitty artifact cards, but like for the most part, there's not a whole lot of mana fixing. So that is 5 damage to their face holes, which is something, I suppose. No attacks. Their Spellgorger Weird can get really big really quick, so we wanna try and remove that ASAP. Prontodonto, Flux Chandler. They're really building up their board state. I don't enjoy it. I don't enjoy it at all. Oh, and we drew another land. Had I known, had I known. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, we could always just Catharsis them in the face. We'll at least wait for their turn. Maybe if we get a good block set up here on Burning Prophet, that'll be the move. So Augur of Bolas coming down for them. Like I said, they are definitely getting up a scary... Oh no. Oh, they're actually not going to use Honor the God Pharaoh? That's a bit odd, right? So they have counter target creature or planeswalker spell, and they have the mana available for it, so whatever creature or planeswalker we play next turn is kind of going to be mute. It's another goddamn land. Well, let's go ahead and get down Emergency Zone at least. And I guess we just pass it right back. We're in a bit of a weird spot here to where we've only drawn 5 actual playable cards. The rest have been all lands, so not fantastic. And they're gonna get a whole lot of effects off here. Fantastic, fantastic. You know they feel fantastic about themselves. Not to repeat myself 5,000 times. But that was a nice little combo they have there. Alright, so, well, let's just go ahead and Catharsis them in the face. We haven't seen Unlikely Aid. That's not what I want to see either. My turn. Hey, there's a creature. It's gonna get countered though. 100% for sure, right? Let's see. We'll at least use our Emergency Zone, try and throw it down during their turn if they run all of their mana out, which doesn't seem like they are going to, so that's unfortunate. Oh. Man, that is a strong Izzet deck. All of the creatures have Menace. Oh, I don't think we're winning this. Gaiseki, you got a good deck, bro. You got a really good deck. Oh my goodness, is that just lethal? Because even if we do this, right, and we throw down the Raging Crunch, they counter. Yeah. Which only makes their things bigger, so kind of not good for us. We're gonna say GG, and we're just gonna take this in the face like a true man. Because even if we block, we're not gonna block enough damage to stop all of the damage. Well, I guess we could have blocked the 8 and we would have been down to, what, 1 life? So. Or, no, we would have been down to 0. Huh. No, so yeah, no matter what we did there, we were gonna lose. That's okay, that happens. Yeah, Gaiseki, super strong deck. We're gonna hop into one more game and then we're gonna call it a wraps for this video. Alrighty, here we are in a game 3 up against Kirosos. Or Kirosos? I'm not sure. Looks like a fine hand. We have the turn 3 Toll of the Invasion, as always. This hand looks a bit better than how our last hands were going, so we definitely want to go ahead and get down the plaza so we can have that red mana out. I don't know what this game's asphyxiation with swamps are. Asphyxiation? That's suffocating. That's not what I meant to say. This game's fixation. Just fixation, not asphyxiation. Two completely different things. Y'all have to forgive me. It's still kind of early here, and I have just recently woken up. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Toll of the Invasion again. It seems to be a great thing. Widespread Brutality is dangerous to allow them to have, and Davriel is as well. However, we can Ongroth's Rampage the Davriel. Widespread Brutality being some mass board wipe if they have a whole lot of zombie army built up. Alrighty, Turret Ogre, Davriel, Bond of Revival. They have a lot of good stuff here. I don't think we want to block that. The on-crop invader is a bit annoying for sure. We do have our own, which is okay. It is something. We can get down a Grim Initiate, but then that's it because we have all red mana stuff, right? Let's throw down the Burning Prophet. And we'll leave things as is. Sure, we could have thrown down our own on-crop invader and just gone for the trades with them. I think I'm swinging with the Turret Ogre. That's fine. Could just block with my 1/1, right? Then again, we may want to use Devouring Hellion to snack up that 1/1. I don't know. Being at 1 red mana makes this very difficult. If I could get some more, that would be fantastic. Davriel is certainly annoying.
I don't think you'll be needing that.
Let's get rid of Honor the God Pharaoh. I don't like getting rid of my card draw for sure. Hey, there's 2 red mana. That's fantastic. So we can Ongroth's Rampage and On-Crop Invader this turn, which is awesome. And then next turn we can Grim Initiate and Devouring Hellion in the same turn. So yeah, fantastic. Let's make sure they get rid of that Davriel there. Unlikely Aid. Unlikely Aid. No, I don't think that's where we want to be. Maybe we take out Unlikely Aid. I don't think it's ever really where we want to be, so. And we'll throw down another on-crop invader. Bond of Revival. Let's see how well it works out for him. We were questionable on taking it, so it'll be interesting to see. We can attack in with our Burning Prophet, as they can't really defend here. Well, they can, but it's worthwhile for us, right? So, finally swinging back at him for some damages. Next turn we can throw down the Grim Initiate and Devouring Hellion, probably consume 3 creatures and make him what, an 8/8? Oh no! Oh no! They hit us! They hit us with the discard. That's so unfortunate. We should have seen that coming, realistically, considering they're playing Davriel. But you know, it still doesn't feel any better than what I would like it to. Oh man, that's so much damage coming out our faces. Alright, no blocks. We're down to 6. Kyrosis? I don't know. Nonetheless, doing work just with the discard. Gotta say, it's kind of unfortunate. Heartfire we will keep. We will keep that on top for sure. Tybalt we will summon. And honestly, we could swing in with for on-crop for 5 if we sacrifice the devil. But then we don't have anything to really defend with, so maybe we just kick back and keep our defenders on the defensive, right? Okay, so we can defend with the devil and the Burning Prophet to kill the on-crop invader. Turret Ogre, that's a bit It's a bit trickier to deal with for sure. So if they attack in with the turret ogre, I may just have to defend. They're gonna attack him with both. Fantastic. Well, not fantastic. They can just sack somebody with on crop, right? It only costs 1 mana. Oh, that's so brutal for us. There is just not a good option here. Alright, so that can go there. I guess that can go there. They're gonna sack something to make sure that the on crop goes up to 4, which is enough to kill my devil. If I just go all in on the blocks here, their on crop still survives. Right? Let's do it like that. We know they're gonna sack for their on crop, and no matter what, it's gonna get big enough to deal with our burning prophet plus our devil, so let's just hold back. But still make them sacrifice. Yeah, okay, I was about to say, that's why we're blocking with burning prophet instead of just the devil, so they still do the sacrifice. We're just not going to lose 2 units because of that, right? Because we saw it coming, so. And there's the turret ogre going down a little bit. And now we'll go to my turn, Heartfire. We can sacrifice the...
Oh, they're so cute.
Wait a minute. I know how we can do this. Okay, so hang with me here. Their turn, they're going to swing it with on crop and turret ogre once again. We defend with our 2 devils, and we use Heartfire. Oh, excuse me. On one of the devils, sacrifice it to kill the turret ogre. Use the 2 damage from the devils to kill the on crop invader on their side. Sounds like a sound plan, but it also sounds like too fantastic, you know? Sounds a little bit too gorgeous to work. We only have 28 cards in our deck, which is, you know, I mean, that's a fair amount, but I would like to see some turnaround soon in this game. I'm getting a little worried, gotta be honest. Alright, so let's go. Swing in, do your thing. Okay, so swinging in with everything, that's perfectly fine. And we'll defend their Reaver with our Invader. Alright, they don't have enough for the Immortality thing or the Indestructible thing, so yeah, let's just pass the blockers. 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. We go to block the damage. What do they have in store for us? What are they trying to figure out here? Nothing? Okay, so let us sack out. No, I don't want to target. I want to target their ogre. I want to sacrifice the devil. Okay, so sacrifice the devil, deal the damage there. Devil deals damage to the on-crop invader. Heartfire kills the ogre. On-crop invader kills the Lazartep Reaver. And our other devil will top off the on-crop invader, I think. And then they're left with a 2-3, and we're left with a 2-2, which isn't fantastic. But, you know, it's a lot better than what it's looking like right now, so. Now we kill the invader. They throw down a nice. I thought that was pretty nice as well. And we kill the Reaver, so now they're left with nothing. Unfortunately, we're drawing lands, so I mean, you know, what can you do? Take 2 damage to the face, wait for their Bond of Revival to bring back their turret ogre, more than likely, and come in with haste. And then we're just sort of taking 2 to the face and literally have to have an answer on this next draw. That's probably what they do here. Yeah. Yeah. And then we block with the on-crop to the Turret Ogre, because otherwise we're dead. And, shit, I don't know. We draw another land. Ah, feels bad. Feels bad. We'll play it down and we'll concede. Alrighty, well, game 2 and 3 didn't go quite as well as we wanted, but hey, it's our first run through of Draft for War of the Sparks, so I'm gonna cut myself some slack. Nonetheless, hope y'all enjoyed the video. That's gonna do it for me today, and as always, I'll either see y'all later tonight or tomorrow. Peace.